What is going on, my YouTube friends, all my Patreon friends, all my Chris Brown friends? How we all living today, man? I am half kind of dying here. I just got back from DC and my plane was delayed and it was smoky there and I feel like garbage. But I had to do some videos, man. I've been missing y'all so much, especially Patreon. I'm posting this earlier on Patreon. I've been missing y'all so much. I had to do some videos. So if they go on YouTube, then I watched this back and I thought it was okay. But I'm having a drink, man. I'm trying to relax. Cheers, everybody. My friend Christian sent me Chris Brown singing This Christmas and Silent Night. And I figured, you know what? We're like halfway to Christmas again. Why not, right? Why not? Let me pull this up. My Patreon link's in the description box if y'all want to send me some requests as well. You also get access to my Discord, early access, because that will be public eventually, but there is a whole section for Patreon only. What else? I have a PayPal link if you want to send your requests that way, but the Patreon's cool, man. Come hang out. There's lots over there. We just crossed 1,000 videos net between YouTube and Patreon. Crazy, man. Let's watch this. Christmas and summer.
At the Browns' house in Tappahannock, Virginia, population 2,000, the family listened to Sam Cooke, Michael Jackson, and Donny Hathaway. That started young Chris singing, and now at 17, he has just received 2 Grammy nominations.
Wow,
one of
17?
them for Best New Artist. Here is Chris Brown.
Hang on the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better.
Wow.
This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together.
Woo!
This Christmas,
Man, he looks young too, but he sounds amazing. He sounds rich, and his vocal cords are leathery almost, and not in a bad way. Sometimes it's used as a negative adaptation, but I mean it sounds mature. His voice sounds mature, and I think he's leaning into an extended embouchure, so he's doing these tall vowels, but I think his the vocal placement is raised instead of lowered. I'm trying to remember what the word is. God, I'm out of practice. But his larynx I think is raised instead of lowered, so it's not quite if you overdid it, it would be operatic almost. And if it was lowered, it's not that. He's getting the low resonance from how he's doing the vowels. He's got these ah with his raised larynx. I think. So he sounds great, man. He's got this. He looks young. He looks really young.
This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Wow. I don't know if it's the recording or what it is. Something's compressing really hard, but he fits in with his choir really nice, man. And this is a seasoned gospel thing I'm starting to learn, is being able to sing with a choir where it's not about your riffs and your kind of flashy things that make you stand out. It's your individual tone that makes you stand out. He fit in really well with that choir. He was still doing the lead vocal thing, but he fit in really well with the choir. It was just the richness of his voice, the Chris Brown in his voice is what separated him from it. I love it, man. I love that. At 17 or whatever age he's at, he was, yeah, anyways, he's young, man. He's really young.
There's presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer, and you.
Beautiful.
Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes inside the town, they do. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night.
Do that section again. Do it again.
Blazing bright.
Wow.
It will be a very special Christmas for me.
And you know, as like an up and coming or like a highlighted artist at the time, like whatever they kind of described him as, the best up and coming, whatever. He's doing a really good job of not going too far with the riffs and the runs and all this stuff, but still showing that he's like a singer. Like he's like that, right? Like I dig it, man. He's got like a confidence to him, and I love it. Choir sounds great. See, same thing, man. Like it fit with that chord so well, and he wrapped up at like the root note of the chord. But like that run was like the most flexing I think he did for like this whole entire song here. It's like 4 seconds straight of that run and that riff. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. God, he looks young.
Silent night.
All right.
Holy night.
All is calm, all is bright.
Round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Ah, Chris, with the voice break in there too, man. Come on now.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
See, and like the way he's using like compression, like he's forcing this. He's not forcing the note. He's forcing like the airflow, and he's like restricting it a bit. It has this like tear to it almost. Like, and maybe that's a little bit extreme, but back to the leathery comment, like it's got so much like, and then it feels like he's got the break point. Like he's found that break point where it just gets gritty. I don't know, man. I love it. He's got such a rich voice. No auto-tune, no nothing right now. Just showing out, man. I love it. Love it.
Sleep in heavenly
Great smile.
Silent night,
silent night.
holy night.
Holy night.
Shepherds pray,
Yeah.
and the
Glory streams from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Our Savior is born.
Ah, man, like I personally think he's singing with a ton of emotion right here. I think he's in his mixed voice right now. It's getting like a little bit into his like nasal register, but he can keep it sounding smooth and it sounds nice. And I'm gonna talk, man. I'm gonna talk totally out of my ass here. I don't know who this is doing the duet, but I think Chris is smoking her, man. I can get torn up for that. I'm full well willing to get torn up for that because I have no idea who she is. I think Chris is smoking her right now.
Our Savior is born. Christ, the Savior, is born.
Nice. The smile, man. The smile gets me. I loved it. I really dug it. As like I'm assuming like an earlier big showcase for him. Like George Bush was there, which isn't really worth mentioning, but whatever. I thought he killed it, man. He showed up, he did his thing. He showed that he was a singer, like he was like that, but he also, I think, like, you know, as far as Chris could take it when it comes to like riffs and all the gospel spins and everything, like he could make it almost not appealing to a certain audience. But I do think that that probably would reach more people the way that he did it than, like, you know, if he just went full bore, like let all the riffs run and everything like that. I thought he killed it, man. I thought he absolutely killed it. And I don't mean no disrespect for whoever that was singing with him in the back part there, but it just seemed like Chris was rehearsed and she just kind of stepped up to the part. And chew me up for it, man. That's okay. I appreciate this one. I appreciate this one from all my Team Breezy friends. Everyone check this one out. Don't forget to come check me out on Patreon. This one's gonna be early there, and I appreciate y'all being patient with me and hanging out. All my Chris Brown friends. Ooh, we got a live coming up. Probably mid this week when this drops. But anyways, I'll have a post about it in the community. My friends, we'll see you later.